Hello everyone, welcome to DC Minds. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. In this video, we are going to see another C programming concept called string. So let's see in general if we want to get some information about some particular person, or if you want to collect some information, like suppose you want to write some information about a person, then what you will do, you will just write name and the name of the person, designation, and what is the designation of the person, and many other parameter. Or if you want to frame some question, like question number one, what is your name, question number two, what is your job, so like that's many other things. So all this information that we are trying to collect here is sequence of character. So these are nothing but this what is your name question is nothing but sequence of character. So to represent sequence of character in C programming, we have a concept called string. So string is nothing but a collection or sequence or an array of characters with null character at the end. And what is this null character, we'll see later. Okay, so let's see how you can write string in C. So what you have to do is you have to give the data type as char and then string name, and in bracket you will give the length and the string that you want to write. Suppose you want to write D Chaudhary, then you will give D Chaudhary here. Or if you want to write developer, then you will give developer here. And if you want to write what is your name, then you will give write here what is your name instead of the string. And if you write the string like this, you have to give the length here. Another way you can do is you just give char and a string name and this open bracket and close bracket and equal to the string, whatever the string you want to give. And you, in this case, you don't have to give the length. What will happen if you don't give the length? It will automatically derive the length from the given string. Based on the number of character present in the string, it will derive the length in this case. Okay, let's see some example. So in this case, we have a string called name, and it is having length 11 and the value is D Chaudhary. So if you see, this D Chaudhary is having 10 character, but we have given length as 11. So as we saw, means as I told in the beginning, while defining the string, one null character will get added at the end of the string. So the length is 11. That is why I have given the length as 11, because one null character at the end of this string will get added by C program. In actually in C programming, one null character will be added at the end. So and let's see another string char designation, and in this case we are not giving the length, so it will automatically derive the length. And always remember, one null character will be appended at the end. So let's see in picture. So when you write the string like this, or you can write like this also. So in this case you will give the characters one by one, but here you have to give this null character. This is nothing but slash 0 is nothing but null character. This slash 0 you have to give at the end always if you write the string like this. If you write this way, it will automatically get added, but you have to give the length always one greater than the number of character in the string. Okay, so let's see how it will look like in some box format. So here, if you say here you have 11 characters, so you will see get the box like this, and each box will have one character, and at the end there will be one null character as you see here, and this slash 0 is null character. Also you can think of this string as a array, and as you know, array start from 0 index. So the first character will be at index 0, second character will be at index 1, third character will be at index 2, and so on, and this null character will be at last index, the 10th index. Okay, so let's see some of the operation that we can do with string. So first one thing you can do is you can print the string value. So in this case you have a string with the value D Chaudhary and his name is name. So the string name is actually name. So if you want to print this, whatever the content of this string is, you will write the code like this. You will write printf and percentage yes. Percentage s is the format specifier that is used to read the value from the string, or you want to display the string value. Okay, so what will happen, the value of this name will get replaced with this percentage yes, and it will get displayed. So you will get output like this, the Chaudhary. And one more thing you can do is that you can read value from the user. Like here I have not given the value of this string, and I want to read the value in this variable. In designation I want to write, like from the command prompt I want to type some value. So in that case you can use the function called scanf, and in this case what will happen, percentage yes, what will do, it will write the value into this. Means in this case it will read here, printf will read from this name, and in this case what will have, scanf will write from the command prompt, if whatever we type into this variable. So this is with respect to reading and writing from the command prompt and writing to the command prompt. Okay, or console. Another thing and some of the operation that we can do is we can access the string values, means the whatever the various character in the string we can access. Suppose we want to access the display the first character, means access the first character. So in this case what you can do is you give the name of the string and the position of the character. So in this case 0th position character you want to access, you will give 0th position. If you want to access at in character at first index, means index 1, then you will give 1. If you want to access this character, then you will say 9. Same way there is another operation called assigning or changing the string basically. So if you want to change some character, suppose in the by mistake if I have wrote here D and I don't want to come here and change, I just want to update this value. So other way you can do is that you just say name of the string and whatever the name you have given here, means here whatever name I have given, and which character, means character at 0 position, at this position I want to change. So what will happen, whatever the value you want you can give here. Okay, and here also now I want to change this character also, like from Y to I. So what I'll say, character at 9th position I want to change, so I will change it to 9th position, whatever is there I. So what will happen, this D Chaudhary will become K Chaudhary. So there is a mistake here that I have done in typing. Okay, so this is just to understand the concept. Okay, so this is called changing. If you want to change the value you will write like this, and if you want to read, means access the value, you will write like this. This is just to say that this value will be this, value will be this. Okay, so let's see some more operation that we can do with string. So in C programming we have some built-in function. Built-in function means these functions are already defined what it will do, and just you have to use it. You don't have to define this function, you have to just use it. Okay, so there is a there is strcp. So the strcp, what it does, it copies one string to another. So in this case what will happen, it will copy string 2 into string 1. We have another function called strcat, that is string concatenation. So what it will do, it will combine these two strings, string 1 and this string 2, and the result will get stored into string 1. So like that there are so many function that we can use on string. So like comparing two string are equal or not, or what is the length of the string. So like this there are many, and all these string function are defined in a header file called string.h. So what is header file? So header file is nothing but whatever the function is given, like we define, we can include inside a header file so that we can use for later purpose. Okay, basically it will contain the declaration of these functions, and what will be the input, what will be the output. So all those declaration will be containing that in this header file. Okay, so let's see some of this function in use using some program. So here we have a program and we have two string, and always remember, if you want to use that if you want to use this built-in functions, you have to use this string.h header file in your program at the beginning. Okay, and in this program we have three string actually. String 1, string 2, string 3, and length are 12, 12, 12. And in first we have given hello, second we have given world, and then we have this string 3 without any value, and we have another variable string length. We have another variable called length. So now what I want to do is I want to copy whatever is there in this string 1 into string 3. So you can use this string copy, and what where you want to copy and from where you want to copy. So value of this string 1 will get copied to string 3, and you can print whatever is getting copy in this into string 3. So when this line of code will get executed, it will print hello, because this string 1 was having hello, and that is getting copy into this string 3. So it will print whatever is there in string 3. And we remember, to print the content of string, we will use percentage yes format specifier. Okay, next thing, suppose we want to concatenate, means combine two string 1 and string 2. So what will happen here, strcat string 1 string 2. So what will it will combine these two string and put into this string 1. So here it will, what will happen when you want to, when you execute this statement, what will happen, this come it will return the result as hello world, because string 1 here we have concatenated, means combine string 1 and string 2. So what will happen, the result of this string 1 is hello world. Next thing, what we want to do is we want to find the length of the string 1. So now this string 1 is combined with this hello and world. So this string length, what should give the total length after combining. So now you can see this, this string length is giving 10 as the output, because after combining we have 10 character. Okay, and one more thing we should keep in mind is that, if you see here, string 1 and string 2 was getting combined, and it is getting stored in this. So first it was having only 5 character, and now it is becoming 10 character in this case. So, and we have here 12. So in this case we had enough length of data to store, means I had 12 places to store, means 12 character I can store. The capacity of this string 1 is 12, and I had only 5. So that when we perform this operation string 1, okay, there is a mistake over here, just in typing mistake, that will not affect it much. So what will happen when we are performing this operation, what is there, I had lot of space, means lot of space left to fill. So that's why we were able to combine this two string and put into string 1. Suppose we had only 6 character here, means this, instead of writing 12, and I had only 6 over here, then what will happen, this, if we want to perform this operation, this string concatenate, it will be error, means it will give you some error at runtime. So because, or it will give you, basically it will give you error. What? Because here the capacity will be only 6 if we change this to 6, and we want to combine these two and store into this string. So after combining it will become 10, and we don't have capacity. So always remember in mind, when you perform this kind of operation, then to have the proper length. Okay, let's see another concept. So we have another concept, basically another function called strlen and size of. So the string length is nothing, it will return you the length of the string, basically how many characters are there in the string. And size of will give you the size, means capacity of the string. So in this case, if you see char str10 and dc minds. So now if you see here, this dc minds is having only 7 characters. So when you use strlen of str, then what will it will give you number of characters. So this is having only 7 characters, so it is giving, it will return 7, the length is 7. But if we use a size of on str, means on a string, it will give 10. Basically it is, this is giving what is the capacity. So my capacity is 10, means this string capacity is 10, but this length will give only how many character are present. So this is the difference between this string length and size of. And thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and if check out my other videos to learn other C programming concepts.